everyone, welcome back to my channel. I guess first thing is a couple of housekeeping things. You're not seeing my videos twice a week like you normally would and like I promised I would, but I am now hectic and really bogged down with clinicals, my clinical placements in the hospital at the moment, so it's crazy. There's a lot of work to be done and I am really going to struggle to upload twice a week, so I hope you guys can understand that struggle and still bear with me. I still promise to upload at least once a week, and there are some really exciting videos coming up. I'm not going to disclose what they are, but keep an eye out. I'm really looking forward to it. It's something really exciting. Number 2, housekeeping, is lighting. Looks really cruddy. I literally just came home from the hospital just now and I had to film for you guys, so that's why my makeup looks like it's been there all day, because it has, and the lighting is, you know, it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's New Zealand, so. Oh, let's get on to the reason why you've clicked into this video. It is because it is my birthday haul. It was my birthday a couple weeks ago and I got so spoiled that just more spoiled than I've ever been possibly in my life. I was ridiculously spoiled and I am so thankful for those people in my life that spoiled me. I sound like a tub of yogurt that's gotten spoiled. No, not like that. Spoilted me. Oh gosh, you guys know how bad my English is. It's so bad. I can't even speak my own language. Anywho, first I'm going to start off with a palette that I have wanted so bad. It was, most of these things were on my really want to get list while I was working full-time over Christmas, but unfortunately I just kind of ran out of time and ran out of money and didn't get these things, so I've managed to get them now. So first thing is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I cannot even believe I have this in my hot little hands. I have seen everybody in America rave about it, and it seemed quite difficult to get into the country. I did manage to get this off beautybay.com, great website, shipped straight to New Zealand, and this thing is magnificent. Like, this is my first Too Faced product ever and it's just unbelievable. Oh god, I dropped the little name tag. That's it there. It's just gonna be the most perfect palette for autumn in my opinion. It's just absolutely stunning. I will swatch a couple for you. The only downside with this palette is that it actually comes with like a name plastic thing. That's not cool. Just put the name on the palette, like come on. Like, this is probably almost the most expensive palette I own. You could have at least just put the things there, but no, that's okay, whatever. And the palette smells like chocolate. It's not really, god excuse me, I'm covering my face. It's not really like a chocolate smell, like you've cracked open a chocolate. It's still kind of artificial smelling. I think the Bourjois bronzer is a lot more chocolate smelling than this. This is more like just like sweet like chocolate. No, not quite. This one here is Candy Violet. That's Candy Violet. I don't know if you're really going to see it too well, but a little bit powdery. But that's Candy Violet there. It's like a really gorgeous purple colour with pink shimmer through it. So it's, yeah, really pretty. Another one of my favourites out of here is Cherry Cordial. Now I've seen a lot of Americans call it Cordial, but it's, I don't know, we pronounce it cordial. I don't know, you know that thing that you drink as a child and it's rubbishy and it's just full of sugar and you used to like just eat it out of the palm of your hand. Anyway, back to the palette. So this one here is Cherry Cordial. This one is like a kind of a reddy brown, and again it's got glitter in it. A lot of these are really glittery. But along with the glittery eyeshadows, this palette also comes with four matte shades, so it's a really perfect palette for, you know, doing so many different eye looks. You've got 4 different coloured browns that like are like a colour gradient. So you've got a really light brown and then it goes down a shade, down a shade, down a shade to a really dark, deep chocolate brown. And then you've also got your really pale sort of creamy white colour. So I mean, just absolutely beautiful. You've just got shimmeries, you've got satins, you've got golds, bronzes. It's just going to be perfect, and I am so thankful that I have this palette in my hand, and it's probably one of my most favourite palettes. I absolutely love it. I got birthday presents from was at a website called Nordstrom.com. I'll put all the links for all these websites down below. I think it's called Nordstrom. I don't know how you pronounce it. It is a American website, I believe it's mostly clothing, but they've got a lot of other products. So from that website I got the all elusive Lorac Pro palette. This was another palette that I really wanted just before I finished up my Christmas holidays. Didn't get my hands on, unfortunately. Now I do. So first off the bat, I don't like this packaging. This packaging, it's got the kind of like rubbery finish. Like, you know that rubbery finish on some makeup products, and when you get makeup on it, there's makeup all over it. When I opened it, I swear there was like makeup already on it. Like, and does anybody else have the Lorac, I don't know how you pronounce it, you know, this palette, and you know, how dirty is it? Just let me know what I'm to expect in the near future. Anyway, this palette here, another really pretty palette. It's not really a palette that I was like, I wanted because everybody else has it, but it's not really a palette where I looked at it and I thought, yeah, I'm going to totally love that. I'm going to fall in love with all those colours. Not really. I mean, it's okay. You know, you've got a whole range, like there's a whole strip of mattes and a whole strip of shimmers, which is really handy. It's a really nice mix. There's a couple of slight glittery ones in the mattes actually. I'm just thinking it's not completely matte. But, you know, a really nice range of golds, bronzes, a really nice purple, a really nice kind of like reddy colour, your bluey, like really good. Very like kind of similar to the Naked palette. There's a couple of additional colours in there that, you know, you definitely don't get in the Naked palette. But, I mean, once again, really nice to look at. It's okay. It's probably not one that, in hindsight, I would probably run out and buy now. In saying that, I haven't actually used this palette. So I could completely change my mind once I start using it. The colours themselves are extremely creamy. I don't even understand how one can even get their eyeshadows that creamy. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's almost illegal it's that creamy. It literally feels like butter. Like, it's probably, I will give the Lorac Pro the award for the most creamiest eyeshadows because it's probably definitely the most creamiest eyeshadows that I have come across yet. And staying power, like look at that, I can't even get that off. It's some serious staying power. So it should be interesting to see how that goes on the eye. But that is the Lorac Pro, and that also came with the eyeshadow primer, which I'm really excited to use because the only eyeshadow primer that I've ever used has been e.l.f. or Urban Decay, because Urban Decay always gives you eyeshadow primers in with their eyeshadows. So I'm really excited to try another one and see how another one goes, because I don't know if I'm particularly dead set on the e.l.f. or the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. I still think I can find something better out there. The next product that I purchased from the same company, Nordstrom.com, was my very first MAC products. Now, these are authentic MAC products. I did a bit of research beforehand before I did this, and they are authentic, and everything about these tells me that they're authentic. I've definitely checked them out. They've got all the numbers. There's no, like, they're not weird smells. They're definitely authentic. I got the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and this one is in NC20. I just guessed my colour. When it arrived, I was a bit like, oh my god, that's really yellow and it's a little bit darker. But when you put it on, it's actually surprising how well it matches. So let's just talk a little bit about this stuff. I'm wearing this today, and this is all day makeup. I put this makeup on at 6:45 this morning. It has not budged. You can't even rub it off. Like, this stuff is just absolutely amazing. It does smell a little weird. Not like it's a fake weird, but from what I've heard, it kind of smells like the Revlon Color Stay. You know, that weird, I don't know, weird smell. I would have appreciated MAC putting a bit of a fragrance in there to make it a little bit nicer, but I know some people can't handle fragrances on their skin. But absolutely phenomenal makeup. I've only ever used drugstore products, but this is absolutely like phenomenal. I just can't even, I don't think I can live without that in my life anymore. I can't even rub it off. Like, wow, rocks my socks. My next MAC product that I also got was the lipstick, and this one is in Snob, and I'm wearing this one right now. Another thing that I am actually really impressed with, it actually lasts hours. It's quite creamy. This one isn't a matte. I think it's a cream sheen. No, satin. This is a satin. And I kind of thought, it's not going to last very long, but it does. It actually lasted at least a couple of hours with eating. And it was still on there a little bit, but it definitely needed a touch up. So I'm absolutely super impressed with those MAC products. I thought MAC was going to let me down, and MAC has not let me down, so I'm so happy about that. And also with Nordstrom.com, you need to use uShop to get it here. They do ship internationally, but they were going to charge me $50 to send it here, which is ridiculous. I think uShop charged me $26, so you know, much better going through UShop. Another product that I received for my birthday was an entire box load of eyelashes. Oh gosh. Now I'm not going to go through every single one of these eyelashes because we would be here all day. But I purchased these off loveeyelashes.com. Really, really good website to purchase from. They also didn't deliver straight to New Zealand, so I had to U-shop them. But that was only like $17 I think for like 17, 20 lashes I think. I've got enough lashes now to actually have its own drawer. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I'll just go through a few of them. I got some amazing, they've got some amazing eyelashes. They've seriously got so many eyelashes that you know, you can't stop at one, and they all work out in New Zealand dollars, including shipping, to be about $2 a pair of eyelashes, $2 per each pair. That is ridiculously cheap. So what have we got in here? I've got some Cara eyelashes. All of these eyelashes are 100% human hair, so I'm really excited to try that. I've kind of only really ever worked with the synthetic eyelashes, and they're just like, ugh. So anyway, yeah, 100% human hair. There are some really, really gorgeous ones. Red cherry, I've got some red cherry eyelashes. These are quite, you know, quite well known. I also have cream. These are just another range that they have. I'm going to show you some really, really crazy ones that I brought. And now I'm like, oh my god, how the hell am I ever going to wear those? Because those are just like full on. Where are they? So these cream eyelashes, look at these. That's crazy. My boyfriend looked at them and he said, oh, do you trim them before you put them on? No. No, you don't trim them. Me meant like the length. No, you don't trim the length of them before you put them on. These are like a drag queen as. I absolutely love those. I love them. They've got a little soft spot in for me. And I got some more cherry blossom eyelashes and some butterfly eyelashes, which come like this, and you know, are also really, really cute. These are the D wispy ones, and they're like quite wispy and like a little bit shorter, so a little bit more natural. I've got like a whole range of like super natural, super ridiculously not natural, because you know, we don't want to be natural all the time. That's boring. Let's not do that. And last but not least, my next favourite palette that will forever hold a place in my heart, and I actually purchased this one off Trade Me. It's also authentic. I've definitely given it a really thorough once over, and it's definitely authentic as well. Is the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. Holy cow. It's absolutely stunning. Like, there's like this raised jewel bit, like, oh god, and the purple, absolutely amazing. And watch this, watch this. Okay, this is like, you've probably seen this before, because this isn't the first time that someone's talked about a Vice 2 palette, but yeah. So this is the palette here. It is absolutely phenomenal. I think I've said that already in this video, but it seriously is. It comes with this little Vice 2, and it's got like little Urban Decay Vice 2 little brush, like they always do. I've got so many Urban Decay brushes now. But look at this palette. Like, the camera's really not going to show up how absolutely stunning this palette is. I'll do a couple of swatches for you. It's just got an entire range of, you know, these gorgeous colours, and they're just like, you've got like shimmers, you've got like a couple of mattes, you've got like these really like full-on glitters, you've got like these what's known as duochromes, which kind of like show off like a couple of different like colours, like a fleek. Oh, I've got some serious favourites in here already, and I haven't even used this thing. Right, so here's a few of my favourites. So this really gorgeous like forest green, racing green here is called Damaged, and in the middle there it's kind of like a blue with like greeny flakes. That one's called Prank, and on the end here you've got Betrayal, which is this really gorgeous violet-y, pinky, just amazing, absolutely stunning. Once again, they stain really well. Urban Decay never ever does me wrong. Like, I have so many Urban Decay palettes now, and I absolutely love that company, and I love their products. Got to show you Shell Shocked. So this is the silver Shell Shocked. Now, my hand's wet because I've just cleaned it, but check this out. Holy smokes. It looks like ink. It looks like a paint, but it's actually just a shadow. It is the most full-on silver that I've ever seen in an eyeshadow that I even own. So I am just absolutely stoked to own this palette. Also, thank you very much for 200 subscribers. I just hit 200. I totally forgot to talk about that. So thank you, Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys don't understand how much that means to me and how much you all mean to me. Comment down below if there's anything you want to see in future, and you'll be seeing my face again next time.